In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to create your own resource lists through Destiny, and I'm also going to show you how to see other people's lists. Resource lists are a great way to combine your information, all your resources, into one easy-to-find list that you can then refer to later. I would highly recommend that you use this when researching, especially with partners. From our school's website, you can find our Destiny, a link, by going to Students, Library Resources, and clicking on Catalog, and there's Destiny. But another easy way is to simply type in your browser bar, destiny.coppellisd.com. That's the way I like to do it most often. We're going to click our school and log in. Your lists will not be visible until you are logged in to your personal account, and this is the same login you use at school. Once you're here, you know you're logged in if you've got your name up at the top. You're going to want to click on My Info, because all the lists that you make are included in your personal information. Here are places where you can also see all the materials that you have checked out. Resource lists over here on the left. You can see I've made quite a few of these resource lists, but I'm going to make a new one today by clicking the little plus sign, Add List. And I'm going to make this called Research, since it's going to be for research I'm doing. And maybe I want to describe my research. I'm going to say honeybees. If I want to share my list with anybody, I must make my list public. If it's simply for my personal information and use, you don't need to click the button. But I am going to make this list public, and I'm going to save it. Now we have a list made, but we need to put some materials into it. So back to my catalog, and I'm just going to simply look up bees. First thing that you're going to notice, these are all book resources. So you might want to choose a couple of these nonfiction titles to help you with your researching. I'm going to click a couple of these good ones. That one too. But don't forget, this can also lead you to other online resources that could be very helpful. All you have to do is click the tabs. For example, I want to see what websites pulled up that might help me with my researching. It gives you a description here of what's going to be in that research or in that website. Notice my selected list is still research right here. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's a little hard to see, but I want to add this link to my research list right there. So I'm going to click Add to the List, and I could go through and do this with other titles as well. I'll choose that one too. Alright, you can also take a look at OneSearch if you would like to, another great way to search, and any digital resources. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to my titles. Okay. I'm going to go ahead also and show you what it now looks like to have items in your resource lists. I'm going to find my research list. Here it is, about my honeybees, and I'm going to view my list. I can scroll through now and I can see all the things that I added to my list. Alright, now notice here, all of the items here are only my library books. Okay, if you're thinking, wait a minute, we put a website on the list. Right up here, you want to click Websites, and now here are those websites that I also added to my list. Okay. From here, if I was researching with a partner, I could tell them to go and look up my research list. But how do we do that? Very easy. Let me show you. When you first start, you always begin with My Lists. However, if you want to see someone else's list, just simply click Public List. It'll pull up all the lists in our whole school district that are available for you to see. Notice I'm not the only one making lists. I just make quite a few of them. But you can find your friends' list this way if they've made it public. Here we are. There's my research list, and I can view it. Again, this is a great way to combine information. Different people can add titles to different lists, so you might want to try this with your next research project. Good luck!